Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. This is Julie with J of Creek Freedom. Would like to thank the Lord and give him credit for blessing me with these words that go out to the nations and kingdoms of the earth, to root out and pull down, destroy and throw down, or to build and to plant. All right, so he mentions a little bit about me being in someone's circles and stuff, but that has yet to happen, so it could happen. So some of this is for the future, and it's a person's free will if they're going to listen or not. So not every single message that goes out to someone is actually heard by the right person or seen, but the messages still go out just as the Lord's word goes out to different people to try to get them to turn to him, or he'll send dreams to people. It doesn't necessarily mean they're going to listen, but he's still sending those messages out, kind of like a radio transmitter, if you will. So that's kind of the way I think of it now at this point. But if you're here and you're listening and you get messages from these words, like, that's cool. All right. So the Lord did this. So, dear ones, how are you today, miss? How are you today, miss? Hanging in there, chick? With your tight as hell schedule, hun, that could use a little pulling apart at this time, miss, if we honest with you, chick. And busyness, well, so it killed the cat, mum, if you catch mine. Driftin' dull, you driftin' away from me, hun, when you sillily thinkin' it, chick, that your purpose in this life, hun, is to be like busy or something, doll. Yes and no, chick, for I've got a little chicken on my hands, boys, who kinda like fightin' with herself at this time, man, that she got like nothin' and no one to talk to except me sometimes, bro. And she, well, so we like to keep it honest with yo. Yeah, dog, she flounderin' a little bit, folks, and sometimes, doll, she puttin' a little too much hope in, well, alcohol, man, and how it can make a funny little person in her view, man, feel, well, relaxed, dude, to put it simply, man. But nah, chick, can't leave baby girl in this, well, state, man, to put it simply, bruh, 'cause she got, like, people to meet out on the town, man, who actually need to be involved with her, well, story, dude. 'Cause a broken down little chickadee who needn't me whisperin' into her ear. Mum, it's just, well, that, darlin', and I couldn't love her more for it, man, that she turnin' all that loneliness stuff over to like me, bruh, and hopin', wishin' and prayin' it sometimes, folks, that a gnawing little ache inside her, mum, would like go away or something, chick, much as you thinkin' it, doll, that she need to like remove herself from your circles or something, miss. Yes and no, chick, 'cause she kinda like practicing for heaven or something, chick, trying to embrace yo, versus turning away of no. Not dull, it not allowed in heaven, chick, to go on and show up somebody to the side, miss, all 'cause you think she like crazy or something, chick, for claimin' to hear my. And guidin' her, chick, I'm guidin' her real slowly, man, through all this, well, icky crap, as she likes to call it too, man, that too true, bub. But should you underestimate it, man, what it really take to please they, as of a lifetime, chick, surroundin' yo, well, friend, doll. And if you care to see it that way, chick, it's sort of like a lifeline we've sent her, miss, in the form of yo. Very thankful, miss, and yeah, doll, so we mean for yo. Kindness, mum, you've kept it real kind with her. And tryin', miss, to try and ignore all of her own, well, misgivings about herself, mum, 'cause as much as she'd like to say she's fine, folks, with this weird little situation of a marriage, mum, that goin' like nowhere anytime soon, man, and that, bruh, is the part that really kills her sometimes, man, that I've allowed her to stay stuck in, well, prison in her view, man, and she just about, almost, man, almost, dude, 'cause baby boy like hustlin', man, to make that dough of a lifetime, man. But it do, dog, have a tendency to like sprout wings and fly away sometimes, man, if you're not. Oh, you been careful, bruh, in the simplest of all. But, well, needy and greedy governments, man, and how they kinda gotta have it like all for theyselves and soon, miss, if they gonna break and crush yo. Well, system, folks. We know, man. We know, chick. Scary to hear about all this. Well, end time stuff, bro. But it is actually gonna happen one day, chick. And on that day, Mom, the Lord pointed at himself. Oh, we got a plan, chick, that we gonna use to like scour and scourge the masses, hun, from their need of having, well, stuff, bro. To put it simply, man. And that, doll, is actually an Achilles heel of yo American economy of a lifetime, doll. But nah, chick. Not actually meant to be an idol, doll. That Amazonian thing, man, that can get you like what you want, when you want, folks. And jealous, doll. The whole world jealous of your system, folks. That you can just drive and pick up yo. Speaking of kids, man, and how about it, dog? That we spend a little more time with they. 'Cause, well, mothers, man, and how they kinda get tired of it sometimes, bro. Catering to they little, well, mouths, to put it simply, man. And you ain't got to do much, bro. Just take them out for some nice and, well, ice cream parlors, folks, and how that type of Americani stuff gon' go poof and soon, man. What with war lurking up on yo. Well, economy, dude, to put it simply, man. 'Cause that kinda the last thing them Russian boys is gonna need, miss, besides yo. All up in they space, miss, like they think they. Oh, it gonna be serious, man. So just down, boy, thinking this all a joke of no. Marked, bruh. Yo country been marked for a long time, man. And now they gonna use that trumpery dude to, well, rustle some international feathers, man, if you catch my. And here he started acting a bit like Peter Falk. Right. Well, dear ones, if we haven't had a good discussion for today, chick, then I don't know what to say to yo. Just down, darlin', from thinking you have to overanalyze, huh? Not so much, doll. Not so. And the Lord waved at y'all. So we're saying ta-ta for now, dear ones, 'cause baby girl, like, got some clothes to give away or something, man, and gotta get going of no. I know, dog, ladies, man, and how they sometimes gotta think the world revolving around they, like, good deeds or something, man, to feel all special, to feel all special and, oh, we love her folks, like a lot, chick, so just down, sis, thinking she don't deserve, well, him, man, to put it simply, bruh. We know, doll, ruffles your feathers much, sis, that she could talk about his, and get away with it of no. Silent, doll, she real silent about all this in real life, folks, except for this, well, channel, mum. And we will see, hun, if she can catch his, turning her way of no. Some day, boy. It's still a some day and not a never day for her, man. Otherwise we wouldn't tease you with these words of a lifetime, folks. Flouting into her, well, brain, miss, and you can take them or. Yeah, I guess just a quick commentary about Trump. It's not what the Lord said. It was just me watching the inaugural speech, but honestly, that part where he called himself a peacemaker, I forget exactly the words, but he was saying, I am like, he said, like, I'm a peacemaker, or I will be a peacemaker, or something like this. Um, to me, that was the most unconvincing part of the whole speech. I mean, just like from a psychological point, like his facial expressions and all that. So, um, I guess we'll see in the next 4 years what's going to happen. But I did not believe all the things that he was saying to the audience that day, although it was a nice speech and everything that an American president should say, except for expanding territory. I don't know, making peace and expanding territory, it didn't quite. But then he talked about the stars, so that was pretty slick. If he just meant the stars and going to Mars, cool. But if he meant invading another country, not cool. But anyways, I know people have different opinions about that. It has helped the American economy in the past, but I get to see the people pouring across the border into Austria and see their faces and sometimes hear their stories because we don't ask questions. But if they want to tell us their story, sometimes they do. And yeah, it's serious stuff to mess with a whole country just to get a few resources. But anyway, I'm sure I'm stepping on some toes, so I'll leave it at that. And there's some food for thought for you today. And remember, God turns darkness into light. God bless.